Hello little homies, my name is Morgan May and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started on the video, I just wanted to give a couple updates. First update, I got my nose pierced and I honestly love it. Like, I've had my nose pierced a couple other times, but both times didn't work out. But here we are. And we got one again, so we back in business. Second update, I got a pendulum and it is made out of amethyst and it's super beautiful. I've always been drawn to amethyst and it's definitely my favorite crystal, but long story short, I ended up connecting with it right off the bat. I asked some questions. I ended up asking if it was a spirit guide and if it had a name, and it said yes. And then I went through the alphabet to the letter D, and it said no, up leading to D, and then when I said D, it said yes. And my mom's name is Diane. So I spelled D through N, and it said yes, and then I said O to try to throw it off, and it said no. Then I said E, and it said yes. So yeah, I'm literally communicating with my mom. The universe is just so beautiful and I am just so grateful. Like, it was so emotional. A beautiful breakthrough though, like beautiful. I know I said that, but it is beautiful, like, my god. But before we get started with this, let me just say I am not trying to show off the muscles I do not have. I got a new tattoo, so yeah, like it hurts like a bitch when shirts touch it, and I'm the type that buys large t-shirts so my sleeves go down to like here. Not a good mix. So we're just gonna look like a douchebag. Is that okay? Is that okay with y'all? I'm sorry. Well shit, we might as well take a couple of rips before we start, right? And if you know what show or episode this is from, take a good look. You the real homie. You the real OG. And I have so much love for you. Now for the moment y'all been waiting for, since I've been doing way too long of an intro. Let's get into my tattoos and the meaning behind them. I'm gonna give you a little visualization of the map I have in my head about my tattoo placements. The right side of my body is supposed to be like my mind, and that is also where I have my trip sleeve. I mean, you could kind of connect the dots with that. And then just the rest is just gonna be like my vibe, you know, like my mind. Just lots of trippy, vibey symbolism that is about me, I guess, and my experiences as an individual. And the left side of my body is meant to be like my soul. Just very spiritual / memories / people who have just had a lot of meaning in my lifetime and that have literally made me the person I am today. Well, helped make me the person I am today. And so it's just very deep, I guess you could say. It's a very deep side of me. And I'm so excited to grow it more, but it takes a lot more thought for the meaningful tattoos, and that's perfectly okay, because I know the end result is going to be amazing. That was the first tattoo I ever got, and it's located right here on my inner left wrist. Now, the meaning behind it is actually very special. My mom and I wanted to get my first tattoo together, and we wanted it to kind of be similar, you know, like correspond with one another. And she ended up getting a moon with 2 stars. And then I got a moon with 2 butterflies. And that's because my mom and I's thing has always been butterflies. When I was younger, she would call me Butterfly. Like, that was one of her cute little nicknames for me. And then also, like, how there is a sunflower that's supposed to represent, like, me and I guess our soul. The purple flower, which is our birth flower. I represent the stars on here, as me, my mom, and my sister, which obviously I'm gonna get a separate tattoo for my sister too, but you know, this is all of us together, and it's a really meaningful and beautiful tattoo. The artwork is great. Oh god, I love it. And then my right calf is where I have my second tattoo. The meaning behind that one is, it's just a symbol that's on my acoustic guitar, which is right here. You can see the symbol. So it was just something kind of cutesy but yet meaningful and, you know, my own mind. I play my guitar a lot and I love it, and she's beautiful. So yeah. Then my third tattoo is my Pink Floyd one, which is right here. And the meaning behind that is, it is literally my favorite band of all time. Like, of all time. And as you get to know me, you'll probably realize that, because I have Pink Floyd things around, I wear Pink Floyd shirts a lot. I just love Pink Floyd, and especially on my trips, but all the time, just all the time too. I just love Pink Floyd. You get the point. And now for tattoo number 4, which is right here on my left inner wrist. And if you remember from before, I said that my mom got a tattoo of a moon the day I got my moon with the butterflies. Well, I decided I wanted to get the same moon from the same person that did her moon, and that's what I did. And it says 222 because ever since she passed, which was September 2nd, I've seen 222 everywhere since. Like, and it's not even just referring to that, like, I just see 222 a lot, and like things in twos. It's just, I don't know. 222 though. It's one of my synchronicities that I see a lot. And now for tattoo number 5, which is right here. And it is my bigger piece on my inner right arm, along with, you know, the other pieces I have on my trip sleeve. And that is because I actually have a matching tapestry, and I guess we'll just talk about it. I had papers, you know, a sheet of papers that looked exactly like this, and I had some of my most memorable trips. It's also when I candy flipped, was with those tabs. Great memories. And hey, no judgment here, right? Oh well, I don't care. And it's of Alice, which I love Alice in Wonderland. Like, I love the aesthetic of it. I just love it. I love Alice in Wonderland. And honestly, I was gonna get like Alice with either like dark hair or like red hair to kind of represent me. But the tattoo artist was like, well, it would kind of take away from the Alice look of it. And I was like, true, I'll keep it as Alice. And honestly, I'm glad I did. And it's a super dope piece. Like, I love it so much. It hurt a lot though. Like, oh my god. Especially like down here, that is where it hurts the most from what I've experienced. And the inner arm. Just like the inner is usually more painful. Now for tattoo number 6, which is right here on my outer left arm, which is my soul side. There's a symbol there and a lotus, which this is the path to enlightenment. And as you see, it's not one straight line. Like, there's lots of loops and turns, and you never know where you're gonna end up. But even when your roots grow in the most dirty waters, you grow into the most beautiful lotus, you know, your most authentic, divine self. I think the meaning behind it is beautiful. Like, it's simple, but it's beautiful. And I know I say beautiful a lot, but it relates to a lot of things in this world. Now for tattoo number 7, which I just got yesterday, and it was super painful but super worth it. I knew it was gonna be worth it. And that's the one right here of my cat Kiki. She has a galaxy third eye and a gummy bear on her tongue. So let me talk about the meaning behind that one. So going back to 2018, I had my first acid trip, and it's kind of like an inside thing with the gummy bear because my friend and I told my mom that we were on edible gummy bears. So whenever we talked about acid, we would refer it to gummy bear. And also I have a trip book of just like drawings and just random stuff on my trips, and I wrote gummy bear in there with like a drawing of one, and I don't know, I knew it just had to be on the sleeve, you know. And of course my cat, and she kind of has like a rainbow tint to her on the bottom. That's cause she's the most majestic looking thing in the world on a trip. She already is majestic. And the gummy bear is blue because blue was just a super big color a part of that trip. I don't know how to explain that. And also I just love the color blue. I mean, you can never go wrong with blue. You can never go wrong. And of course it's of Kiki because she's a huge part of my life, and literally a little after that first trip she came into my life. She was definitely a gift from the universe, and I think we're both very grateful for one another. So I knew she had to have a big piece because she's a big piece of my life and my heart and my soul and my everything. So I think we've come to a close for this video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, or leave a comment. Feel free. I don't care though. I love all the support, and I'm happy you guys are even taking your time to watch my videos and just, you know, come on this journey with me of my life. I really appreciate it. I don't even care about numbers or anything. I'm just happy to do this. It's really fun. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning, day, or night. Remember, keep that head high, but that frequency higher. Peace out, homies.